We can't just get along or convince them to, you know, be nice to us. It's not gonna be an enemy.
The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Weapons ready. What was that?
Going down.
It's an ambush!
Right here. Blow the conduit now.
Wait, it's clever. I'm busy now. That should do it. Elevator ought to have power again.
Going down.
Something's out there. I can't hear. Honor.
If I was a pre-war tech conglomerate, where would I keep all my best? There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time. Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
Dr. Fillmore.
Looks pretty dangerous in there. You have any sort of radiation protection on you?
Don't worry about me. I'm all set.
Okay, good. See? This is why I wore the suit. Look, they worked on the reactor here. They must have had some kind of protection. Poke around and I'm sure you'll find something.
Okay. Where is it? Oof, 1,000.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed. Thing we're looking for, the agitator. It should be in a port at the top of the reactor. Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Lockdown, great.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Attention. This is now a combat zone.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
We all good now? No problem.
These guys just don't know when they're being. I'll help the Sins buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
You must be my target task is another.
Shoot on sight! Fire at will!
We could have been friends. But you just had to go and shoot me up.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Yeah.
Dr.
I
Fillmore.
think that was enough excitement for a well. Thank you, ever. Really. Couldn't have managed. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Many more of these questions. Interesting. Any additional pain? Not that I was using. Well, okay. How's your energy?
Remember, health and
You're
happiness
sticking
go
to the
hand in
regimen we
hand.
agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
The job is done. That's what matters.
For the moment, yes. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
That sounds unusual. I thought you didn't let anyone in here.
Usually you would be correct. This time, there was no indication that this would be a problem. but the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we've been monitoring him. I'm sure there's nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back. I'll be waiting.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of it.
Just keeps feel like just keep doing busy work for the Institute.
Who's there?
Regrettable occurrence.
You must be pretty excited being named the next
Mr. Wallace,
director.
I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You have a better option than what we're offering you?
No. No, I guess I don't. Okay, fine. I'll go.
The sooner we can get out of here, the better. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
Let's just get the rest of it done.
Yes, quite. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
I'm great at giving speeches.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are
Or masters the future. In control.
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your
daily lives, pathetic existence. Personal freedoms, daily lives.
We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in
unnecessary difficulties. Tragedy for all.
Tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is
in safe hands. Out of your control, yeah, kind of.
in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Nice.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
There you are. I was wondering if you could take over.
Oh, hi there.
Okay, let's try this.
Okay, hang on a second.
Maybe this goes here? Alright, in you go.
Okay. Things just go faster when you use a guide for something simple like that.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
It's ready.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind. Time's best. Thank you. All of you.
Son.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Can't believe he would accuse me. Another lovely day, isn't it?
All systems nominal.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today.
Dr. Carlin's
May I be
doing
the
some
first to
amazing
welcome you,
things
sir.
with our
We're looking
genetically
forward to
engineered
working with
crops.
Keep your voice down.
All right.
You know what happens if they hear you talking like this? They'll wipe you.
Let's get to business.
Let's just get down to business.
Yes, of course.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Let's see. Wage war, improve lives. See, my ideal solution would be
It's
to
all right. No hurry.
improve things slightly, you know, as time goes on, work through it, work out the bugs, make everything work really good, and then release it into the wild for everyone to enjoy eventually. Assuming that they don't use it to kill each other.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
Hit him hard.
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the
Of
Commonwealth.
course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly.
I would have rather just had a live and let live attitude about it, but they say they want to get rid of the Brotherhood, and it's like, well, I can't argue, apparently.
Sean.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
I think it's a mistake to lash out at anyone.
It should be clear by now that if we wait, we will be destroyed. Acting swiftly is the only way to secure our position.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by the question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Nope.
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit, I'm relieved to hear that. And I certainly hope I can count on you for what needs to be done. Because these fanatics cannot be allowed to continue to exist. They represent a very clear threat to the Small as they are in number, their twisted ideology ensures that they will never stop trying to strike. They must be eradicated. Are you willing to see to it?
There has to be some other way to deal with them. Something less drastic.
No, not the Railroad. This is our only option. These people are zealots. They have continually shown no regard for human life in their bizarre crusade to free sinners. They will not listen to reason, they will not accept reality, and so they must be destroyed before they can destroy us. Know that I take no pleasure in this. I have never been one to advocate violence. There is simply no other way to do what needs to be done.
You really want me to kill them all?
This isn't about what I want. It's about what...
Fine, yeah.
I'll get rid of them.
Thank you. I realize...
Could have sit down and have a nice conversation with them and explain to them, look, you gotta stay away from our stuff, otherwise we're gonna have to kill you. Like, give them at least a chance to turn around and go away. But nope.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me. But
It all just seems kind of... linear, I guess would be a good word. It's like you don't really have much of a choice, you just have to do it.